Hello from Farland. I'm working on the dropper wires for the Far Moor track, and I've got the track laid inside, but it's not connected to the main until I've got it powered up, checked it out, and I'm absolutely sure that it's going to run and work. Because I don't want to have to cut into the main tracks more than once. I want to know exactly where I have to land. And to do that, I've got to be sure that this all works. Maybe that'll show through. Scotch brand, it's the adhesive is better on this than it is on some of the others, especially the way off brands. Cut it with a knife so you don't stretch it. You can stretch it over here. Stretch it a little bit so it hugs it and kind of go around it in all directions so it doesn't want to let loose. There, got that. Now we'll do the green one and move on to the track side. I just thought we'd take a quick look when I got it all done. And that's what it looks like. There's 4 right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another important part of the operation is connecting these dropper mains together. Like here, I'm going to connect 2 together and get that out of the way so it doesn't confuse the eye. So I got I've already put my shrink wrap on one side, and these are soldered. I've tried other methods, but this is an audio cable, and you could tear it pretty easy. So best is to be very careful with it and solder your joints. I'll solder on there. Get it to come up, shades around after the heat. Probably good already, but I just want to be sure that I'm never going to have trouble. I'll never see this again. That's what the idea is. Turn that tip a little bit more. Or if you could get over here while it's still smoking, then you really got something. Oh yeah. Now we're just drenching that. And by the way, you have to turn the track power off, and you know your LEDs off, everything. You don't want to accidentally feed any power back into any of your components, because I guarantee you they won't like it when you're soldering. You can sort of singe stuff. Best take the locos off the track, you know, and just clean up first. So. Okay, that's a lifetime connection there. I won't ever see that again. Where is it? There it is. Lifetime connection. Never see that again. That's the way you want that. So I got to do the black one, and then I got to fish them underneath this leg that's right to your left. Well, it's early the next morning. I got all the droppers hooked up all along. There's no connection. There's no connection to the main line yet. That's all ready to go, but if I have to move this track or something, I want to know now before I start cutting into the mains. Because this track is very well laid on the mains. This is not laid nearly as well. And I don't mind moving this, but moving the mains would hurt me. So I'm going to turn the power on, see if I got a short. Well, first I think I'll vacuum up a little dirt around here. So I'll be right back after I do that, and then we'll turn on the mains, or turn on the juice, and see if how I did on the wiring. I don't know yet. Guess I should have said hoover it up for those who prefer the trademark names. Okay, so I don't know how you're going to be able to see this, but I'm going to switch on the track power. The outlets are live in the room, and the lights are on in Far Cliff. If I turn them on here, you can turn that on, there we go. That lights up all the tortoise motors and everything, keeps everything snug so we won't have any derails there. I'm going to put a tortoise motor here, but I'm not going to put one here. And all this will have tortoise motors down in this area. I might pull this up and put one there, but I was really thinking this would be more of a manual type of situation other than this one, because that's right connected to the main. But it only means that I have to control this one and that one over there for the runaround manually. Okay, here comes track power. So track power is on. Oops. The light is blue. Means it's ready to go. Now let's put something on the track and see what we got. I'm going to play with this for a while today. Well, I got a lot of track cleaning to do. You know, when you put a new track down, it always takes a lot. Start easy with a couple of wagons. I'm not going to have space for them to. It's not what I really meant to do. These pills I'm on for my back make me nervous. Okay. So in this shot, I'm testing the runaround, make sure I can get past it, make sure everything on both tracks works. I can pull those wagons back and forth on it, and it's all good. And then I'll move up to some coaches. That's not going to be the platform. I just put that plinth there for fun. Yep, hooked up fine. Okay, now he's going to pull them out, and he'd be headed for the main line at this point. There'll be a signal cabin here to control all this, naturally. And I would switch it and go out on the main line, but you know, I can't right now, so. I have not cleaned this track. All the boys in the good shed will love that, having all the diesel fumes in there. Let's see if we can back them around here. got it in shunt mode. Looks like a turtle. Working. Railway's live. Yeah, a little cleanup. I think it'll run smooth through there. We'll skip right back there. Basically, I think we're okay. Oh, yeah, oh. I'm going to have to put I've got a coach stop right there, but it's going to have to be part of this grade line too if I ever come up this far in here. So the reason I have all this concern right now is because I snuck a couple of pieces of 45-degree third radius curves into this thing that they weren't there before the last time you saw it. So it's kind of stretched everything out a little bit. I thought it would make it easier to build a curved platform against a third radius curve rather than a second radius curve. The second radius would be the absolute minimum that you'd ever see on this layout, and only in a very special occasion like on this Far Moor Loop. So that's what this is all about, just testing. Since I've gone to the bigger track on 90 degrees of this inside curve where the platform's going to be, and just making sure it's going to work, because there was some real concern that I had squeezed too much into too small a space there. So that's as far as anything can go. It gets too narrow together right there. Okay, well that looks good. I'm going to play with this. I've got some coaches here. Got DMU behind you, and I'm going to play with them on the track and find out about clearances and all the other things involved as much as I can. And if it looks good, then later on I will hook it in. But I don't want to do that until I'm sure that I'm okay here. So, back in a little bit. Bye. Wiring was good. A-okay. I'll put a little stub of track out there so I got enough to get them off and pretend like they're coming in. That might come derailed, I don't know. Well, pretty rough track. Okay, unload the train. Pick up a few. There's no front coupler on there. Whatever is going to come in here is going to have a front coupler. Switch that. Switch that. Get him to pull forward, past the turnout. Past the point. Keep him from banging into the wall. Have to put a stop there. Back him up, see if we can clear over here. That's a big thing, finding out if we'll clear. Oh yeah. 5 millimeters, that's plenty. That's over a foot 3 inches. Goddamn old Hornby point. I might have to put electric frog in there. Then he would come up this way. It's out of level too, because I got that sticking out there. Come on, girl. There we go. Now, of course, it doesn't have a coupler in the front, so I can't pull the train off and go off wherever I want to go. But you know, from the looks of things, I think it's going to work. Could you see any of that? Yeah, sort of. This guy going right there, going this way. So people can get across all this and go out and around over. And I'm going to have some crossovers back in there where the big 180 is, so you can get over to the pond from here. Should be fun. I might build another one of these York Models crossovers or footbridges, because boy, they are really nice. And they're modular, so you can have them any way you want them. I've never really showed this one up close, but I did some salt weathering on it, and well, I really like the way it came out. It's kind of subtle, but you know, it's like it needs a paint job, and people have been tromping up and down the steps. But yeah, I like it. It's a very solid plastic, whatever they chose for it. It's powerful stuff, strong and easy to work with, and you know, strong enough to span this far. Okay, well, I think that concludes all the testing here. I think we're good to go, and later in the week I will connect it up to the mains. Bye for now.